I what I woke up to, what I just saw was on such a level of reaching and ridiculousness that I just had to make a video about this because it's that stupid, and it's really showing you that the more you engage in cancel culture, the more you engage into this, oh my god, I'm so offended that this person did something, the more stupider you become. For instance, at the Toronto Zoo, there's this bench with a orangutan on it that you can sit down and take a picture with him. Well, these SJW Karens on YouTube are trying to implicate Chantel to being racist for sitting next to the orangutan on the bench that's meant to be taken pictures on. I look at stuff like that and I'm like, that's really reaching. It's really stupid. And I guess trying to engage your audience is harder now, so you have to reach really stupidly in order to implicate Chantel as something that didn't really happen, but you have to try just so you can, like, feel better about yourself, I guess. Her vlog was just going to the zoo and you turned it into some racist, sinister thing. And it's the most stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. I'm just wondering, when are the people, the normal people, going to, like, tell these SJW Karens to shut the fuck up and they're dumb, so they realize they're stupid and dumb? Because it's to the point now where you're reaching and calling people these names and trying to label them these things for doing stuff that other people have done a million fucking times. You know how many people gone to the Toronto Zoo and sat next to that orangutan and took a picture, not even thinking this is going to be labeled as me as racist? Are you gonna go? Are you SJW Karens gonna call up the Toronto Zoo and tell them to take down that bench because there's an orangutan on their zoo that you can take a picture from because you are deeming it racist to do that thing? I'm just wondering, like, how much further do you have to reach? How much further do you have to go to label people things? It's the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. And I mean, this is a woman that her last 2 relationships were with Africans. I'm just saying this. You know, Nader's an Egyptian. He's still African. He's not white.
That's correct.
Same with BB. He's not white. But she's a racist for sitting next to a orangutan at the Toronto Zoo and taking a picture of it. I would show you the video. I would like, I just don't want to give them the clout. I just don't want to give them the clout. They don't deserve it. You know, it's the most stupidest thing I have ever seen. It's just like dumb. It's like, you guys got to stop. You guys just need to sit down and shut up. You know, you just try to find evil in everything, that you look at stupid things and point out and say it's evil. She's not hurting anyone. She's not hurting herself. She's not hurting others. She's just going out on a date with her boyfriend to the zoo. But since it wasn't anything like drama related, you had to do it. You did the same thing with May though, really. You know, you jumped at the ball with May, not realizing she's a fucking liar. And you went with it. And then you had to retract your stories when you found out that she's full of shit.
Right.
Like, shut the fuck up. Stop trying to implicate Chantel in this and this and this because you can't get the views like you used to. Because most people, like me and Chantal and Amberlynn and a bunch of other people, we've been so attacked over the last couple years over the most stupidest, dumbest, ridiculous shit that we're like, we're not going to show you our private lives. We're not going to tell you what's going on in our private life. It's none of your fucking business because you take everything that you see in our private life and you twist it into something stupid and sinister. And then a bunch of stupid morons believe this stupid, sinister story when really everyone involved that you guys like to fucking talk about all the time are pretty fucking innocent people who just live their lives. Are they perfect? Absolutely not. But neither are you fucking idiots. But you act like you are, even though you're the only people out there that are attacking people, but yet you want to pretend that everyone's attacking you all the time. And the most ridiculous thing about this is you're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, acting like middle school children, trying to find something to point your finger at. Something. And it's to the point that you guys are actually losing subs now. People aren't taking you as seriously anymore because they realize that you guys lie, exaggerate, overbloat things, and twist the most simplest things to stupidity. How about you guys start making your own content? How about you guys stop focusing on other people? Stop focusing on tearing people down and start doing something positive in your life instead of trying to increase this negative flow of reinforcement toward others just because you need a story to tell. That's not proper journalism at all. That's what tabloids do. You know, you're not documenting anything. You're not telling the truth. You're finding something and twisting it. And it's dumb. It's so dumb. Calling Chantel racist for sitting next to an orangutan statue and taking a picture of it is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. So I decided to make a video. Because someone's got to say it. Someone. You know, someone's got to stick up for these ladies. You know, if it's me, I'm fine. I don't care. But someone's got to do something about this because it's just dumb at this point. It's just dumb. Quit the shit. Quit the shit. Only dumb people will believe you. Do you really want your audience to be filled with a bunch of stupid people who can't think for themselves? And all they want is the latest tea in order for them to go on with their lives because they have no lives, so they have to go and find some kind of person's tea to make them somewhat feel fulfilled that their life is better than theirs? It's just dumb at this point. Then the more you do this dumb shit, the more people are going to see that you're doing dumb shit. The more people aren't going to respect you. The more people are going to look at you as dishonest and using dishonest tactics. Because, you know, I'm just going to be honest. People aren't stupid. They can see through bullshit. They can see through bullshit. Like I have a pretty good audience now because they smelled through the bullshit about what was thrown at me. I'm nothing like how you guys try to expose me. I'm nothing like that. I'm a very kind person who wants everyone to do better. I want you to do better too. But you got to get over your ridiculousness, and you have to admit that you have a problem. That's the first step of recovery, is admitting you have a problem. And your problem is lying about others so you can get views, so you can get a little coin in your pocket. Like, don't you have any other talent, any talent at all, than condemning people over stupid shit that isn't even breaking the law? Do you have anything? 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 No, you got to rile people up with stupid shit. I hope they see through it this time. I hope they realize how stupid you sound trying to implicate Chantel as being racist for sitting next to a statue of an orangutan and taking a picture, and then you calling her racist. I hope people can finally see through that stupid bullshit you guys have been throwing. You know, your excuse with May, oh, I was just caught up with all the emotions at the time. No, you were caught up in trying to get the story out there before anyone else. Let's just be real. You weren't caught up in emotions because you really don't give a fuck about Chantel or Nader or any other person you cover. You don't. You only care about your pocket and lining your pocket. But since you got called out over lying and helping contribute to an obvious lie that you could be sued really bad for, you had to cover up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hurt all parties involved. But yet you're calling her racist the next week. You really sorry about hurting feelings, huh, girl? You're a liar. You're a liar. A liar. And you need to grow up. You need to stop acting like a child and stop pointing your finger at people and telling them they're the bad guy when it's you and your whole audience that do nothing but attack others. Peace and Maranatha.